right, good morning, everyone. So it is Friday morning. This means in all technicality, we've made it through week 10. Yay! Who in the world would have ever thought? Okay, a couple people would have thought, but Clara has things to say about this apparently this morning. Come on. All right, so it is bright, it's sunny, the birds are out. I went down to get the mail. And I wish I took my phone with me. Okay, so as a person who takes my phone everywhere, I can't believe I didn't, because there was the biggest heron down there. I think it's the one that I've seen before. He's big, he's tall, he's gorgeous. He's very skittish, so he noticed me, and it's a good distance. I'm gonna say like, I don't know, because it's down a hill and it's out into the water, so probably 50 feet away. That might be a little far, but because what it is like there's the pond down the hill from the mailbox. So the road is up here with the houses, mailbox, pond. It's kind of like one of those little drainage type of ponds type of thing. And I'm sure there's like a woodchuck or something living down there because he chewed up the tree. And then there's that guy. But he's big. He was really cool. I was excited to see him, watch him for a little bit. I didn't want to stay too long because he was obviously startled and skittish. So, so I did finish 3 of these yesterday. I really liked how the 2 fabric top one came out. I'm realizing this is the first one that I did. Someone with fur and claws that purrs a lot took off with 2 of them overnight. Not surprised in any way. She did start getting into them around midnight last night, and I probably should have put them away. But so they are pincushions / cat toys. Please decide which one it's going to be early on. I am amused that she is liking them so much, some of them. For a cat that loves wool, I did not expect that she would like the cotton with the poly in them as much as she does. I think it's because it's squishy. I think that's why she likes it. All right, so I'm working on a basic brown bonnet here, but it's not going to stay basic. I've got some trims I'm going to be adding to it. All right, so these are straw pieces that I put together. And I'm really hoping that I did this one long enough because I was only able to find one of my frames. All right, good. It's going to be just long enough. So this is like a little loopy. Makes a really cute loopy edge. A little string stuck in there. And then I'm deciding whether I want to add this second one along the top. So that would give me the loopy edge and the coil. So I got to decide on that. I did do a bulkier coil this time around because this is a slightly thicker straw than the finer stuff I like to do. I'm realizing I don't have one of those done to quickly show you, but I like the fun of some of these. Slowly trying to figure out how to do several of the fancier straw arrangements with what we've got. I really wish I could get my hands on longer sections of the antique threads because there's some cool things in my head that I want to do. All right, so I did mention I went and got the mail. Ta-da! I do have a few things coming. I ordered supplies. Looking ahead several months, I decided get things now, and I did get some really good prices on some wools, helping someone destash. Thinking hoods and pen wipers. And then I ordered several silks. Some of them are actually for current soft crown projects. One of a hat. Waiting for those to come in. But there's some silks for winter bonnets, winter hoods in there as well. Just trying to plan further out. A little nerve-wracking because like I ordered from a couple places and it adds up really quick. Silk is not cheap anymore, folks. A few years ago I was able to easily find silk for like $20. Now that does not happen. Okay, so this one, not supplies. I ordered a couple things off of eBay. Each thing at very low prices, and I'm eyeing one more that I'm hoping to get really, really low. If I pull it off, then I can say that I have 3 pieces of millinery for less than 25 bucks. Knock on wood. All right, but I do get a little nervous when what I think is a winter hood comes in a package like this. I'm kind of wondering if this is something different. Where's the... Oh, that's the number that says it should be the one thing I have in mind. All right, so I don't know about you, but being home, a lot of time for obsessively watching the tracking numbers. It's like usually when, going to work and everything, I would check in the morning, check in the evening. No, today it's like breakfast, lunch, dinner, check, check, check. Where is the package? All right, this guy's gonna be tiny. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's angle the camera down. All right. Might be more tissue paper than it is item. Trying to remember if this said whether this was like a doll's or a kid's. Oh, this is wee. This is cute. Okay. All right, so this is a kid's or a doll's, and they probably did say that in the listing. She wrapped it up really nice. All right. Let's move you. So, I should start a whole box of just like the wee bonnets. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's move it out here. So, the reason I wanted this one is because of this piece here. This is the back, the crown piece, and it's definitely a different fabric than the body of... Oh, he's so soft. Okay, this is a beautifully soft silk. All right, so this is a cotton print. Okay, so the back is the cotton print. And here's the thing. I knew from the pictures that this was inside out. I've been seeing a lot of inside out ones lately. And I don't know if I'm going to turn her right side out. All right, so... in there, you can see how what is really the outside of the back is quite shattered. It's because it's been sitting inside. And the little bevelé is just tacked on. There's no lining to that. Oh, she is just so adorable. And there's a cute little ribbon. I'm going to say this is ribbon because I can see the little salvage edge. I don't know if I want to, might be able to get under there with a camera. It's a slightly different fabric than the silk. And the batting inside is quite light. All hand stitched. Oh, this one Oh, you can see that little spot there actually has a little repair to it. Oh, that's darling. Okay, come here. The ribbon has, oh, I was gonna say the ribbon has a jacquard weave, but it's not. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the ribbon is, it's got the triple picot edge, but it's overlaid with a little tiny bit of lace. Okay, I don't know whether this is a kid's or adult's. It's quite small. If it's a kid's, this is like infant, but most moms out there can tell you the baby's head does not stay this small very long, and sometimes they don't come this small. So it is entirely possible that this is a larger doll bonnet. What I should do is make a head form like this, one of these, that's baby size, so I can have something to truly compare to on hand, because not having kids of my own, like figuring out child head sizes has always been a bit of a challenge. All right, so now that I opened this up a little bit, I don't know that I want to fold it back up. And I don't have, that's what I have. I can temporarily use this. I just gotta remember to change this out, because the packing paper that it came with is a little firmer. There we go. So this is not archival paper. What's right here, so I gotta remember to change it out for archival paper. Alrighty. She's cute. I'm really pleased with this. It's interesting because to me it's obvious that it's inside out, because the hem of the curtain does come to the side facing me now, and the seam, there's it's on the bias, so there's the bias seam facing out. This has a rounded bevelé piece here, which I know current theory says that rounded sunbonnet curtains indicate later in the century. I have to take a closer look at that for winter bonnets, because most of them, I'm going to go vast majority of them, are square. This rounded piece is a little unusual, but being a doll piece, likely a doll piece. I don't know how that changes things. It is entirely hand sewn. That fabric on the back might help me date it. Now let's get a closer look at that for you guys. I know this has a name. Can't tell you the name at the moment. The curtain is 2 pieces pieced together there. She's cute. She's really cute. I'm glad the women accepted my offer on that. I was worried she was going to think it was too low. I love the little repair spot. Absolutely love that. One of the things that really catches my attention in the pieces in my collection, and when I look at winter hoods anyways, are spots where there's piecing and then little repairs, little make-dos. I think they give them so much character. Huh. So I'm noticing along the front edge of the brim, there's 2 spots with little tufts poking out. Not sure if those are simply, yeah, I think they're simply parts where the front edge started to fray. The wear I see on this, I was going to say the wear I see on this doesn't necessarily go along with wearing it wear. So there's parts, how do I want to say it? There's damage that shows up that you can tell is from storing, and then damage from wearing. Like discoloration from wearing, you can tell it lands where someone sweats. Versus discoloration from storage comes usually from an exterior point and goes through layers. So like sweat will usually consist along like the brow line area or around the neckline area, versus discoloration straight through from a single spot, like if water dripped or if it got wet from a corner. And that'll go through the layers versus across a single layer, usually on the inside. You can also tell some silks that were definitely worn out in a storm. That discoloration seems to be all over, and it doesn't come through layers. So the reason I'm talking about this is I'm looking at the damage spot. Storage fracturing usually happens in like folds and things. Damages from wearing tend to happen here, this area. So like the equivalent area of your cheek tabs, it's where your ties pull and where you grab the piece to take it on and off. This spot is unusual. It being on the inside and the equivalent of sitting back here. If this was on an adult piece, I would suspect it getting stuck on a hairpin or something. But on a piece that I think belonged to either a small child, who's not going to have really much hair yet, or a doll, I'm puzzled by that. I kind of wonder if the piece of fabric had that spot. Like if this is a reused piece of fabric. I don't know. If they were reusing something. I'm pretty much just using this for light. Because it's a straight tear. And the stitches kind of like are pulling it together. Odd. Anyway, that's a puzzle. There's a couple bulkier threads in here too. The cotton area is quilted. There's a thread over here that's a different color. Almost like a faded black. It's cute. I'm happy. Hopefully I can get the other one that I'm eyeing too. And I think I do have to start a box of just petites. So that would be like the doll and potentially infant hoods and bonnets. I love how lightly quilted this is. There are a couple holes in the curtain with the light kind of passing through the silk right now. It's almost a design to that. I don't know. Interesting. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the day. I hope you enjoyed this morning's video and the rest of your day. I'll see what tomorrow brings, okay? Bye-bye, all.